Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Let me start by welcoming you to the Catalyst on what is a very special day for our University of Staffordshire graduates and their guests. Before we begin, I should say that in the unlikely event of an emergency, an alarm will sound. Marshals at each of the emergency exits located at the sides and rear of the hall and gallery spaces will then guide you to the assembly points and ensure that you exit safely. I'm Jenny Amphlett, and it is my genuine privilege to be your MC for today's ceremonies. You're in the heart of our campus in our flagship building, and we are delighted to have you with us. Everyone here at the university knows just how important this day is for our graduates, and I'd like to take a few moments to walk you through how the ceremony will work and what happens afterwards. The ceremony will commence as the platform party make their way to their seats behind me. Our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Philip Plowden, will then make a short address. Chancellor and Executive Dean will then move to the lower platform, ready to receive graduands. Now, graduands, I know, having spoken to some of you, that crossing the stage is the part of the day you are most excited and perhaps most nervous about. Hopefully, I can help you to relax and enjoy it by explaining exactly what to do. Each of you will be guided by our team of ushers to come to the platform to receive your award. The name of each graduate will be announced individually and by course before they cross the lower platform. Please do take care as you cross the platform, particularly as there is a slight incline as you walk on and off. So please take your time and make the most of your moment. When you walk across the lower platform, please doff your cap twice to both the Vice-Chancellor and your Executive Dean. To help you, there's a little green cross on the carpet, which shows you the perfect place to doff for the first time so that we can capture it on camera. Just don't doff too early. Don't be doffing when you're halfway up that ramp. Once you've crossed the stage, our ushers are there to guide you back to your seats. And that's it. And that's probably also enough talk about doffing for one day. Guests, this is your opportunity to celebrate the amazing achievement of the person you are here with today. Whilst we ask you to remain seated as the graduates cross the platform, we do want to encourage you to celebrate their success and to reward the hard work that goes into gaining an academic award. So please, during the ceremony, don't be shy. Do make some noise. Cheering and applause is not just permitted, it's positively encouraged. So, shall we have a practice? On a count of 3, let's give a big cheer for the graduating class of 2026. 1, 2, 3. Did you do it? Come on, I know you can do better than that. The platform party is just outside and they can hear you, so let's raise the roof. After 3, a big cheer for the graduating class of 2026. 1, 2, 3. That's more like it. Let's see if we can keep that up for the next hour. Now, at the end of the ceremony, we would ask that all graduates and guests stand as the platform party leaves the ceremony hall. Once the platform party has left, graduates, you will follow on and be met by your guard of honour. Guests, we would ask you to please remain seated until all graduates have exited the building. We will then all head outside where our photographer and marshals will choreograph the cap throw photograph. After that, well, it's party time in the LRV where music, refreshments, photography and merchandise await. So that's our schedule. Hopefully that sounds good. And so, without further ado, let's enjoy what will surely be one of the most memorable days in the lives of our graduands. Please, can I invite you to stand if you are able as our ceremony begins and we welcome our academics and platform party. I invite the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Philip Plowden, to deliver the opening address.
I declare that the convocation of the University of Staffordshire 2026 is now assembled. So, honoured guests, colleagues from around the university, our wonderful graduands, and all of their friends. As Vice-Chancellor of the University of Staffordshire, I'm delighted to welcome you all on this very special occasion, a celebration of achievement for our class of 2026. Because today we mark the success of graduands from the School of Health, Education, Policing and Sciences, and the Department of Allied Health and Social Work. And I'm also delighted to celebrate the success of graduates from our education partners, SECOS and the Royal Stoke University Hospital. So let me start by saying the warmest of congratulations to all of you graduates on reaching what is an incredible milestone, because I know that today marks the culmination of years of hard work and determination. And as you step into the next chapter of your lives, it's true that change is inevitable, but you're ready for it. Because the skills and the knowledge that you've gained here are just a foundation. It's going to be your ability to adapt, to innovate, and to embrace change that's going to be your greatest asset. And today is absolutely your day. It's a day where we have an opportunity to properly celebrate your significant achievements and to reflect on how far you have come. Just think back to arriving here, that first day on your courses. Did you imagine all the hard work, the challenges, everything that you've been through that has got you here today, having achieved what you set out to do? And that's why we all offer you our warmest congratulations. It is a great thing to have done. And I want to pay tribute to my colleagues from across the university, to our university staff who have supported you, but also gathered here today, and there will be others who haven't been able to come today, your family, your friends, the colleagues who've encouraged and inspired you during your studies, culminating in your graduation today, because none of us reaches a moment like this alone. Behind every one of you is a network of people who believed in you, who supported you, who challenged you, and above all, who helped you to keep going. And today is very much a celebration of their contribution as well. So a big thank you to everyone. Now, as a university, we pride ourselves in our talented students. And here is just a small glimpse of what you have achieved. So the Department of Allied Health and Social Work prepares graduates for some of the most important and the most demanding roles in our society, working directly with patients, with communities and families at the moments that matter most. Our graduates from the MSc in Human Factors for Patient Safety leave today eligible for chartered status with the Chartered Institute of Ergonomics and Human Factors, and they're going to take up critical roles in service improvement and patient safety across the NHS and private sector organisations, work that will, quite literally, save lives. As the main university partner of the West Midlands Ambulance Service, we've placed our paramedic science graduates at the heart of real clinical practice, working alongside practice educators and qualified clinicians as a valued part of the patient journey. And this isn't just a simulated experience, it's the real thing. And these graduates are ready for it. And we also celebrate today the graduates of the Advanced University Diploma in Anaesthetic Care, delivered in partnership with University Hospitals North Midlands. And as I'm sure you can imagine, this vital programme develops the knowledge and skills of NHS practitioners working in operating theatres, people whose expertise most of us will one day be profoundly grateful for. And among the individual graduates, let me just mention a few of you. Nicolette Thomas completed her final social work placement in an unusually challenging environment. She embraced it wholeheartedly, received exceptional feedback from her practice educator, and has already secured a permanent role in her placement organisation. Chishan Sonia That's kind, thank you. Let's mark these achievements because they're special. Chishan Sonia Ekwan demonstrated academic excellence throughout her social work studies, approaching every challenge with commitment, with curiosity and generosity, building a community around her as she went. And Hayden Webster made an invaluable contribution, not just to their health and social care studies, but to the wider university, serving as student representative, department representative, and through dedicated work with the Mental Health and Wellbeing Society. And stories like these don't just happen by accident. They happen because of a university that is getting things right. Ours is a university that exists to level the playing field, because what many of your journeys remind us is that talent is everywhere, but sadly opportunity is not. And so we're very proud to have been named University of the Year at the Academic Employability Awards, recognizing our commitment to ensuring graduate outcomes and career readiness, making sure that all your hard work leads to something meaningful. We've also just received, literally last week, a landmark result. In this year's National Student Survey, the big survey of all of the students at all of the universities, we now rank 7th in the UK for overall student positivity, firmly in the top 10 of all universities in the country. It is an astonishing achievement because it's the voice of you, our students. And it happened because more of you than ever contributed to the survey, telling us what you thought. Nearly 3,000 of our students took time to complete the survey this year. So before I go any further, I want to say thank you. Thank you for trusting us enough to be honest about your experience, for engaging with your course, your tutors, your university, because that's how we get better. And that's why we're now in the top 10 in the country. And when I look around this hall today, I'm reminded that each of you has your own story. Each of you has arrived at this moment by a different path. For some of you, those paths may have been reasonably straightforward. Others will have demanded resilience, sacrifice, perseverance, and determination. And whatever your journey has been, today's a moment for us to recognize how far you've come. A university education is about far more than the knowledge you gain in classrooms or even on placements. It's about learning how to think critically, how to solve problems, work with others, and to adapt to a rapidly changing world all around us. And those are qualities that will serve you well throughout your lives. So today we celebrate that achievement. We welcome you to our community because we want to recognize the hard work, the commitment, and the perseverance that have brought you to this moment. We want to acknowledge the encouragement and support of family, of friends, of colleagues and university staff who've shared the journey with you. And it's about us taking a moment out of busy lives to just appreciate and to mark what you've accomplished. And that's why graduation is one of life's significant milestones. It represents so many years of effort, learning, growth, and achievement. And no matter where your path leads next, never lose sight of what you've achieved here today. You've earned your place among the graduates of the University of Staffordshire, and you must know that we could not be prouder of you. So congratulations on your success. Enjoy every moment of today and celebrate it with those who supported you along the way. So if I can reach out to our honoured guests, for those of you who are able to do so, could you please stand and join me in welcoming our incredible class of 2026. Please sit.
I invite the Head of Department, Tim Davis, to present the graduates from the School of Health, Education, Policing and Sciences from the Department of Allied Health and Social Work.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you those students within the School of Health, Education, Policing and Sciences and the Department of Allied Health and Social Work who have gained the following awards. For a thesis entitled The Needs of South Asian People with Dementia in Residential Settings in England, supervised by Professor Peter Kevin and Professor Wolf McSherry, the award of Doctor of Philosophy is made to Nisha Vijay. For a master's degree in Human Factors for Patient Safety, Andrew Harris. Master's degree in Medical Education, Sita Katecha. Olamida Shulanka. Master's degree in Social Work, Chinenya Adiela. Monica Aduago Adiela. Fatu Barrio. Sana Sultana Doctor. Chisam Ekuem. Receiving the Department of Allied Health and Social Work Outstanding Contribution Prize, Promise Dieko Falana. Louise Jackson. Zaida Tumise Lamidi. Bernadette Senzera Mawira. Katie Meany. Consolata Makena Murungi. Amanda Nabatarega. Ogochukwu Okuri. Ambika Paratre Kande. Daniel Prince. Saravanan Radhakrishnan Maheshwari. Amy Cheryl Parry. Brunhilde Sixtus. Sarah Senyonjo. Leighton Taylor. Nicolette Thomas. Mary Yortsey. Postgraduate Certificate in Human Factors for Patient Safety, Jenny Ryan. Bachelor's degree in Health and Social Care, Sanya Ahmed. Shannon Burnett. Freya Davey. Mariam Dasoki. Millie Dixon. Alice Drury. Patricia Fakuo. Alice Foster. Elise Fowle. Orgogo Iponmosa. Lucy Jones. Miriam Kalafatis. Anba Khan. Michaela Littleton. Alfie Maturi. Grace Moore. Noma Siso. Ferdoz Tanko Isaka. Kaif Wahid. Hayden Webster. Atif Iqbal. Bachelor's degree in working with children, young people and families, Katie Mosley. Advanced University Diploma in Anesthetic Care, Caroline Olonyinka Adelanwa. Kerry Butler. Stephanie Giroux. Daniela Iron. Mahmouda Khan. Ellen Manu. Rose Mukambachaza. Sanu Shaji. Bachelor's degree in Health and Social Care, Molly Hancock. Master's degree in Social Work, Jeevan Tail Baby. Bachelor's degree in Health and Social Care, Sophia Lema. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the awards for the School of Health Education, Policing and Sciences from the Department of Allied Health and Social Work.
I now invite Daniel Prince, a graduating student from the class of 2026, to the platform to give a vote of thanks on behalf of the graduating cohort.
Good morning, everyone. Graduates, families, friends, and the extraordinary staff who helped us reach this moment. Standing here today feels a bit surreal for me. 3 years ago, after nearly 25 years as a secondary school teacher, I reached 50, hard to believe, and realised something important. I still wanted to do more for people. Not more marking, not more league table paperwork, but more human work. My friends and family were delighted when I said I was leaving teaching. But when I added that I was going into social work, the reaction was mixed. Teaching to social work isn't that frying pan to fire, they said. But from the moment I walked into the open day at University of Staffordshire, I knew I had made the right choice. I live much closer to another university locally, and some people were surprised that I didn't choose convenience. But convenience doesn't create great social workers. Passion does. Integrity does. And from that very first meeting, the commitment of the staff here was unmistakable. They weren't just teaching social work. They were shaping social workers who would champion inclusion, challenge injustice, and stand beside people whose voices are too often ignored. Social work has always been essential, but today it feels urgent in a way that cannot be ignored. We are graduating into a world where many people feel increasingly vulnerable, where rights that once felt secure can be eroded almost overnight, and where those who need support most often find themselves pushed to the margins. We will meet people whose lives have been shaped by hardship and inequality, and who feel unheard, unseen, or overwhelmed. And in those moments, our purpose becomes unmistakable: to stand beside them, to listen, to advocate, and to remind them that their lives and rights matter. As Desmond Tutu said, it means a great deal to those who are oppressed to know that they are not alone. That is the heart of social work, and it is the heart of what we have been taught here at Staffs. Today is a celebration of that learning and of the people who guided us through it. I think I speak for every graduate in this hall when I say how deeply grateful we are to our lecturers. You encourage us to be bold in our thinking, curious in our practice, and unafraid to ask difficult questions. You modelled compassion and rigour in equal measure. You challenged us when we needed it, supported us when we doubted ourselves, and reminded us again and again why this work matters. Every graduate here has been shaped by your patience, your belief in us, and your unwavering commitment to social justice. You didn't just teach us theory, you taught us how to hold hope for people who may have lost it. You taught us how to stay grounded when the work feels heavy, and how to stay human when the work feels complex. You showed us that social work is not simply a profession. It is a promise to stand beside people with dignity, humility, and courage. Your influence will ripple out through living rooms, hospitals, schools, care homes, community centres, and courtrooms, anywhere people need someone to walk alongside them. The legacy of your teaching will be felt in every conversation we have, every decision we make, and every person we support. And to the support staff and everyone behind the scenes who kept us going, thank you. You guided us through placements, rescued us from IT disasters, and reminded us we could do this. You were the quiet heroes of our degree, and we are so grateful. So, please join me in showing our gratitude for our amazing lecturers, technical staff, and support teams. Let's make as much noise as we can to show our appreciation.
I invite Mike Phillips, Executive Dean of the School of Health, Education, Policing and Sciences, to deliver the closing address.
Graduates, huge congratulations to every one of you. Be proud of what you have achieved. As Executive Dean of the School of Health, Education, Policing and Sciences, it's a genuine privilege to stand here today and celebrate your achievements. This moment represents not only your dedication and drive, but also your belief in the power of care, in showing up for people at their most vulnerable and making a difference when it matters most. You've responded to emergencies on the front line, advocated for people in need, improved the systems that keep patients safe, educated the next generation of healthcare professionals, and researched the questions that will shape the future of health and welfare. Some of you have worked in the most challenging settings our society has to offer. You've learned to lead, to think critically, and to adapt fast, skills that matter now more than ever. From paramedic science and social work to health and social care, from medical education and human factors for patient safety to forensic practice and anaesthetic care, you've shown that working in health and welfare is about far more than clinical knowledge. It's about humanity, advocacy, and the courage to stand alongside people when they need it the most. Every placement, every shift, every case, and every moment of practice under pressure has shaped not just your professional skill, but your confidence to thrive within it. And though today marks an ending, it's also a beginning. You now step forward as paramedics, social workers, health professionals, educators and researchers, the next generation of change makers, ready to care for and improve the lives of people and communities who need you. We live in a world defined by complexity and transformation, one that needs individuals who can navigate uncertainty, who can lead with both compassion and rigour, and who can hold their nerve when others cannot. You are those individuals. At the University of Staffordshire, we're proud to deliver next generation education, equipping you not just with knowledge, but with curiosity, resilience, and the courage to make your mark. Carry that forward with confidence. Challenge the systems that need challenging, champion the people who need championing, lead with authenticity, and never underestimate the difference that you can make. As you embark upon this next chapter, surround yourself with people who share your values and your drive. Keep learning, keep connecting, and above all, keep believing that what you do can make a difference. And please stay connected with each other and with us. As University of Staffordshire alumni, you're part of a network of global thinkers and doers whose impact extends far beyond our campus. In a world that too often overlooks the most vulnerable, be the ones who see them. In a world full of complexity, be the ones who stay calm. And in a world that constantly changes, stay true to your purpose. Now, before we head outside for the iconic academic cap throw, our Master of Ceremonies will explain how that will work. But I want to leave you with the words of Dame Cicely Saunders, nurse, social worker, physician, and founder of the modern hospice movement, whose life's work transformed how we care for people at their most vulnerable. She said, "You matter because you are you, and you matter to the end of your life. We will do all we can, not only to help you die peacefully, but also to live until you die." And today, graduates, those words belong to you. Carry them into every ward, every home visit, every emergency, and every life you touch in the years ahead. Congratulations, one and all.
Thank you, Executive Dean. If I can invite you all to just stay seated for a moment, that concludes your graduation ceremony, but the party is, of course, just beginning. Let me remind you what happens next. When I finish speaking, I will ask you if you are able to stand. That will signal for our harpist Rachel to begin playing and for the mace bearer to approach the stage. The mace bearer will then lead the platform party, followed by our academics out of the Catalyst Gallery via the rear doors. There they will form a guard of honour for our graduates who will follow on. Once outside graduates, you will be met by our photographer and photographic marshals who will choreograph some photographs. Guests, this is where we need your help. At the signal of our ushers, once the last of the graduates have exited, you are free to join outside and watch as the photographs are taken, should you wish to. If you do choose to head outside straight away, please be guided by our ushers and ambassadors who will tell you where you're able to congregate. And don't worry, the official photographs taken by our photographer, Mark, will be made available to all of you in the coming days. As soon as the photographs have been taken, we would invite all graduates and guests to make their way to the LRV, where refreshments will be served, music will be playing, and there will be merchandise stalls. You can also collect your certificate, very important to do that part. You should also try the strawberries and cream. I can recommend those, they're very, very good. And after all of that, please return your gowns to the registration area before you leave the campus. Graduates, this is your day. We couldn't be more proud of you. Now it's time to party. Please be upstanding if you're able. Harpist, if you please.
Good graduates. Everybody nice and tight. Congratulations, graduates, you have succeeded. Okay, so now we need to get this picture right, okay? The most important thing is that you can get two pictures. The first is a smiling picture. You need to be able to see the photographer Mark. If you can see Mark, he can see you, and we're all good, okay? If you can't, move yourself into a position where you can see Mark. So that's the first picture, okay? He's just going to take that in a moment. Then I'm going to count you in for the clap toss, okay? I'll count you in 1, 2, 3. I'll talk you through it in a second. But please, health and safety, I don't want you feeling any falls in today. Okay, so whoever's holding this thing, go as high as you can. They're going to come back down. Just be careful, okay? Afterwards, don't worry too much about whose hat you've got. As long as you've got that. Okay, that's the most important thing. So, smiley photo first. Make sure you can see more. Second one, I will count you in on the clap toss, okay?